Hello and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel, and this is race 2 then of our multi-class championship from Sardegna, road track A. So this is the grid going into this second and final 30-minute race. So it's reverse grid. We've got A2 in pole, Unforgiven second, Flash third, J Dyson in fourth, Chuck in fifth, Paul sixth, Ginger seventh, Rodders eighth, DJ ninth, Thomas 10th, Too Fast in 11th and Wadru in 12th. Watch for the revs as they go up. There they are. They'll be off any second. Oh, holding them a long time. Holding them a really long time, and away they go. Oh, and a lot of wheel spin from A2. That's going to allow Unforgiven to get through. And actually through the middle goes Dyson in that Viper. So Dyson then takes up the lead in the GT3s. Remember, the boys have swapped cars now. So Dyson leading it with Flash in second, although he's been out there with A2, who's off the track a little bit. So A2 in third place. And then this little battle here, fourth for Unforgiven. Chuck in fifth, Paul in sixth. Oh, Chuck going out. Running a bit wide. Oh, it looked like it. Maybe it's just a line. Little sparks from there from A2, I think. Just touched that barrier ahead of him. And then in the GT4s, Thomas leading them away. So Thomas has got a wade out in the GT4 category here in race 2. He's pulling away a gap already from Ginger, Rodders, Wadru. Too Fast, DJ. Whole different ball game when you're going from one car to the next. Feel different, obviously are different. Oh, DJ up the inside of Too Fast. Has he got there? Not quite, I don't think. Little head-to-head battle. Too Fast keeps that 11th place. Thomas though is leading this group quite comfortably. Wadru's got himself though up to 8th and he's being hounded by Ginger. Wadru then, you can see Thomas going away, can't he? Oh, runs deep. That's a little mistake from Wadru. Unlike him, Rodders also gets himself in that sand a little bit. So Wadru then, gonna be a few little errors until the boys get used to swapping the cars. Ginger there in 8th, Too Fast has got through on Rodders, and likewise DJ. Rodders just slipping back to 12th place. DJ on the outside here for this left-hander. I think he'll get there. Oh, there's a little tag from Rodders. Oh, Rodders will give that back. He does, slows down, gives that place back. There was a little tag there. Kind of pushed DJ into the barrier a bit. I think it was just a little bit of understeer there from Rodders. See what's happening up top in the GT3 category, and it's still Dyson then who's pulling away nicely in that Viper. From A2, looking like he's a little bit more settled in this Aston Martin rather than the TR4 version. Looked like he couldn't really get grips with that one, could he? But at the moment, looks okay in now. Flash in third, he's chasing him down though. And Vipers do look strong round here. And then this battle goes on. Chuck, 4th, Paul in 5th, got through past Unforgiven, who's dropped back down to 6th place. Unforgiven. Looks like, oh, an Unforgiven attacking Paul. No, to see him pull out. He didn't get there though. Oh, Paul runs wide. Oh, didn't touch the barrier, just got himself out there. hugs that inside line, that wall. That's Paul. Trying to go with Chuck and the rest. Unforgiven just dropping back a little bit from these, but he knows there's plenty of time, only 4 minutes in. Remember, some of these cars, oh, little tag of the barrier there. Some of these cars will need, you need to be a bit aware of the fuel situation here. Otherwise you're not going to make it to the end, even in these 30 minutes. Oh, and again, quick through there, Unforgiven, but a couple of little tags on the barrier, no big dramas though. Oh, and pulls it. The barrier, is he? He hit it, I think he did, you know. That slowed him down. Just see him just catch the barrier, and that's put him back into the clutches of Unforgiven, so a little error there from Paul. He was trying to get around that left-hander a little bit quicker. Just ran a bit wide, caught the barrier with his front panel there. No major damage though, fortunately. Back with our leader, Dyson. Pulling out a nice lead too. If he carries on like this, I reckon he's got this one in the bag. It all depends when they start going through the GT4 field, when they catch up with them. Is it going to slow his progress down? Because at the moment, he's absolutely flying. A2 then, trying his best to keep with him, but no way at the moment. Flash, actually is catching the back of A2, isn't it? And Chuck's not that far off, so these three, second, third, fourth place guys are sort of closing in. Yeah, going to be close, I think. In a few laps' time, there'll be a battle for these podium spots. Chuck looking strong in that Porsche. Paul still in fifth, Unforgiven still there in sixth. Paul trying his best to get up here with these three. To have some of the fun and games there with them boys, but can't do it at the moment. Flash there in the background, or when the distance going. So Chuck in fourth. That's Paul. And he's getting away from Unforgiven in sixth place for now. But this battle up here is where I want to be focusing on really, because it's all starting to close up. Slides from Flash, that's going to allow Chuck the opportunity to close right in and get past maybe, and he goes wide into the barrier. Now that is the opportunity for Chuck. He's going to get in, he does. Chuck's through, third place, little error from Flash. Just a little bit too hot round there, got himself on the grass. That allowed Chuck to get through, so now it's Chuck's turn to try and chase down A2. Don't think they're going to be catching Dyson if I'm honest. But A2 ahead of these, there he is there. It looks like he's slowly reeling it, being reeled in by the guys behind. Flash has got past Chuck again, so these are swapping places at the moment, so maybe Chuck made a little mistake there, did he? As usual, I miss all the action, but you can kind of see what's going on. Try and get what I can. Chuck though, really piling on that pressure, looks strong in that GT3 Porsche. Well, he looks strong in the GT4, but it's very strong in that GT3, and he's right up behind Flash now. So let's see, can Chuck get Flash at turn one at the end of this straight? Maybe he'll get him before then, who knows, but I think he'll be eyeing up the pass at that point. Pulls out now. He's going to be on the outside now. Can he do the switch, or can he go around the outside maybe? Let's see, what's he going to do? What's his plan here? Switch back. Oh, and it might have worked because Flash runs wide, and he does. So Chuck through, third then. Flash with another little mistake, and that's going to allow Paul through as well, I think. He's pulled it, get there, he does, or has he? He does, so Paul's through the fourth, so that mistake from Flash is, oh, and again runs wide, same spot again as last lap. So that mistake has allowed 2 cars to go through, Chuck and Paul. There's Chuck there, Unforgiven, obviously in 6th place, but he's not far behind Flash either. There he is there. Flash not giving up on Paul either, is he? Look at this. Gonna have a look up the inside, might get there. As the 2 muscle cars fight it out. Paul ran the outside. No, he still gets it. Yeah, just. So now there's a little battle here between these 2. Stick with this for a second. In fact, oh, and Flash nearly again. I'm just going to have a look up top a minute because that looks pretty close. Or maybe not. Dyson there, still out top. A2 in 2nd. Chuck in 3rd. Sorry, that was that battle, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong battle here, aren't I? There's Rodru in 7th. He's the leader of our GR4s, but he's being put under pressure now from Thomas. Didn't say it was going to be easy doing this one, did I? My GT4s and the GT3s, but I'll get there. But Rodru then, oh, and he's right being put under pressure now from Thomas. These are the leaders in the GT4 category. 7th and 8th place on track. Rodru though, holding off Thomas for the time being. Too fast in 9th. DJ 10th, Rodders in 11th. And Ginger in 12th. There's the 2 Vipers there, 11th and 12th place. This battle with Paul and Dyson. Well, Paul's just got away again, but so is Chuck. Chuck's pulled out a nice gap ahead of him. It looks like Flash looks like Unforgiven. He's catching up with Flash, I should say, and actually, oh, and again Flash is just getting too hot on that Viper at the moment. Just there seems to be every turn at the moment, just going in a bit too hot. Unforgiven won't care. Sign up that 5th place. And he might get it here. Gonna get it right into the slip and goes out, pulls out, and he's gonna get him down here at turn 1, I fancy. Who's latest on the brakes? Unforgiven will get there. Yep. Yeah, nicely round there. Flash keeps it on the black stuff this time. So Flash has now got the battle with Unforgiven. So he's had a battle with Chuck, a battle with Paul, now a battle with Unforgiven. So he's had quite an eventful race so far, what with his little offs as well. And again, the same place again, does like that. He's certainly cutting the grass there, isn't he? Gardeners won't need to worry about that part after the race. So Flash 6th. Thomas has made that move on Rodru. Now Thomas has got through to 7th. He was in 7th at the start, wasn't he? So Rodru must have passed him at some point, but he's got that back as Thomas. Back to 7th place. There's Rodru in 8th. So coming up to nearly halfway through this second race here at Sardegna. Too fast 9th. And he's closing in, isn't he? So too fast, he's smelling the boys ahead. He's got enough time, certainly got enough time to catch them. DJ in 10th, he's closing in as well, he's trying to go with too fast. They're in 10th place, Rodders and Ginger, 11th and 12th still. I think they're quite close too, well, pretty much where they were, but yeah, 2 Vipers battling it out there still in 11th and 12th place. But I'm going to have a look and see that Unforgiven Flash battle to see where it is, and we're still going, and Flash has got there, so Flash takes that place back off of the Unforgiven, so he's back to 5th place, is Flash. Unforgiven. Oh, slides it again, does flash round now. Unforgiven having another battle. It was with A2 in race 1, holding him off, but now he's got the battle here with Flash. This battle ahead of him, looks like that's closed up a bit. That's Chuck, A2 and Paul. A2, he's been caught by Chuck big time. Dyson has cleared off, so we know Dyson's out there. Chuck is really trying his best to, and they both run a little bit wide, but it's fine. But he's right on him, is Chuck. Paul's just off the back of these. Chuck then. There's Dyson just came round the final bend. So there's your gap back to these. Chuck must fancy himself up here at turn 1. Aston Martin's quick though, that V12, but that Porsche's also pretty quick. Gets there around the outside, or does he? Slide. And that was, well, it wasn't really a push, no. It's pretty fair there. I just think he went a little bit too wide there, Chuck, so he doesn't really lose anything. But it has allowed Paul to get onto the back of him. So now coming into these second half of this second race, we could be having a 3-car battle on here for the podium. Chuck though, still not managed to get past A2. What all Paul will be thinking is he just wants these to keep battling, slow themselves down, so that he can get onto the back of them. Chuck, a little lock up, but he had to push that brake hard, pedal too hard there, because he was going to be into the back of A2 otherwise. But didn't hit him. Chuck there through, he's fast right, left-hander, sorry. Now A2's gone wide, Chuck sort of followed him, but he's worst off his A2. Chuck's got there, so Chuck up the second. After a little mistake from A2, just ran a little bit wide onto the grass, just slowed him up enough for Chuck to get past. So A2 back to third, and then Paul not that far behind these. He'll be looking, runs very wide there, Paul. Took the run off and a bit more. And these battle ahead still going on, because A2's got there again. He's got past Chuck along the straight. And this is exactly what Paul wants, because right on him now. They are beginning to catch the GR4s now. Dyson just coming onto the back of Rodders, I think it is. But Dyson still out there in front. Blue flags are flying. Paul now is right up the back of Chuck. Chuck's right up the back, but Paul's got a little run on Chuck. But he's looking on the outside, so not going to get him up the outside. Just pulls over, I think. It was Rodders, just pulled over there, let the guys go through, so good driving there, good awareness from Rodders or Ginger, whoever that was. Let's just have a look at that battle for the GR4s, and it's Wadru then, who's still in 7th place, with Thomas right behind him still. There's Too Fast, he has slowly caught up with them, so going to be a little battle here in the GR4 category as well, that I think by the time this race comes to an end, going to be a 3-car battle as Thomas has a look. Just see him having a look up the inside, but he wasn't far enough up on Wadru. There's Too Fast, BJ. Rodders, there's Ginger then, who was at the back there, wasn't it? And Rodders, they've both been passed now by some of the leaders. But that battle is going on again between Chuck, Paul and A2. Oh, and again, smoke lighting up the tyres. Dyson, meanwhile, is getting into the GR4s now, but he's got a lovely lead from the others. And with 10 minutes left, looks like he could be our winner here for race 2. So he looks to go past DJ. Should easily get him along here as they come onto the straight. Yeah, there you go, gets in before the final bend actually, around the outside. So Dyson then, over the start and finish, start lap 13. And there's your gap back to A2, Chuck and Paul, who's coming over there now. So that is your gap, M3. Looks like Paul was, looked like there was going to be that 3-car battle, but Paul just coming off the back of these two now. So I think they might have just picked up the pace a little bit. Still time for it to become an all-out 3-car battle, but as it happens at the moment, it's just Chuck and A2 really. Paul there in 4th, Unforgiven, got himself to 5th. It's coming a bit isolated there now, Unforgiven. With Flash in 6th place. Just couldn't quite handle this Viper, could he? Around here, this second race. Sliding it pretty much every corner now. So Flash then in 6th place on the road. Wadru still holding off Thomas in 7th and 8th respectively. Thomas though, looking good, building himself up to make this move on Wadru. See if he can do it up here at turn 1. Wadru will stay left all the way up to turn 1. Thomas will probably go around the outside. Can he make it stick though? He does, he's there. Great move, don't run on that sand. No, lovely, clean move that. Yeah, well done. So Thomas is through, or is he? Wadru's fighting back. He ain't done yet. Wadru's still fighting back, and he's still there. Thomas is going to have the inside line now into this right-hander. Does get there now, but can he hold it there? Don't want to be running wide. No, so he keeps it there, and now we've got this whole gang behind them. Look, the GT3's making their way through. Whole group of 8 GT3's going around the outside, Chuck and A2, and that's just helped Chuck a little bit, hasn't it? Get up onto the back of A2 now, even closer. Paul's through as well. So perhaps we have got that 3-car battle as Paul has a look up the inside of Chuck. Does he get there? No. What a great little battle this is now. Shaping up to be a good finish. They're not going to be catching Dyson. So this is definitely the battle for those 2 remaining podium spots. Oh, A2 goes wide and out onto the grass, and Chuck's got their slight little itch, I think, there. Chuck's got there though, 2nd place. Paul's going to have a little bit of it as well, around the outside. No. Oh, A2 just kind of stops it there at the apex. Didn't allow Paul through. But Chuck did. He's got through the 2nd then. I think he's going to do anything about Dyson, though. 23, 24 minutes into this race now, and Paul's tacking A2. Can he get up the inside? He's going to follow, and now Chuck's back in it as well. 3 into turn 1, does not go normally. Chuck's there though, gets up the inside. I'll tell you what, boys, great driving. And what a battle this is. Paul just can't get through. Chuck, meanwhile though, going around the outside of A2. A2's not giving up either. this battle goes on. A2 was going to hit Chuck there up the inside, but no, Paul's got the run on him though. I think Paul might be up the outside here of A2. Oh, but not, don't know. I mean, that Corvette is quick, but the other cars are too. Chuck, oh, and now again, 3 cars. Be careful, boys. Oh, lock up. I think that might have been Paul, and I think all of them actually had a lock up there, in fact. A load of smoke coming up from the tyres. Everyone going in there really, really hot. But Chuck, though, still leading it in second. Not leading the group, I mean. Now, down to sharp left hand. Chuck, though, just can't seem to shake off A2, can he? Paul absolutely flying through there. Again, taking it really wide line, but here we go again. All trying to get each other slip, and Paul going in the inside now. What's Paul going to do? Is he there? No, he's not. He's going to stay there. Chuck's got it still. Great race. What a great race this is. I don't want to take my eyes off this free, to be fair. Not at the moment. Sorry, fellas, but this is where the action is. We're going to stick with this, I think. Oh, Paul running wide. So he's still pushing. Oh, A2 certainly not giving up. Absolutely not. Little tag there, no big dig. Oh, and Chuck hits the barrier. That means A2 gets through. Paul might take him as well. Chuck, that is, he does. So Paul's up there. Gets himself to 3rd place. Chuck demoted all the way back to 4th after that little hit. Paul round the outside. Gets 2nd, at least temporarily. Oh, and A2. Thought they were both going to be spearing off into the barrier there, but both did well to hold the cars where they were. Side by side through here, well, will not work. Definitely won't through this bit. No, it's best to back off there. Paul did. A2 again on the grass. Oh, I think that was a little tag, and I think Paul did tag the back. He's going to slow down and wait for A2. He's going to let him have that. Yep, he slowed down. He said, go on, have it. So Paul went back to 4th. He did just tag the back on the brakes. Chuck then, he's got away into 2nd place, and that might be the end of the last that we see of Chuck. But this battle isn't over. And Paul's got A2 straight away into turn 1. There you go. So Paul's got that 3rd place for now. So let's just have a look at the others then while we're there. Unforgiven in 5th. Yes, he isn't that far off after all that battling that these boys are doing. Unforgiven. Let's caught them. Yeah, they are, look. The Flash. It's not far off either, but we run out of time now as we're coming into the last couple of minutes. Wadroot still leads that GT4 class. There in 7th place. Just pulling away a little bit now from Thomas, who's in 8th. Too Fast 9th. This is all closing in a little bit as well, isn't it? In the final stages of the GT4 race. So 9th for Too Fast, DJ 10th. So there's sort of the top 4 GT4s. And then this gap back to Rodders, who's on his own, has been for majority of the race. And Ginger, again at the back, but there's been a bit of a lone there for majority of this race too. Let's just go and see our leader. We haven't seen him, but we know there's no change. There he is, just about to start lap 18. And this will be possibly the final lap. It might get one more in, but Dyson then is led from the front really, and he's cleared off. No one's could keep with him. So he's got this one wrapped up for sure. Chuck, he's got that 2nd place for now, and I think he's going to keep it after all the battling and fighting that he was doing. He did finally get that 2nd place, which is what he wanted. So he's going to come in 2nd, I fancy. Paul got that 3rd place, so Podium spot for Paul if he stays where he is there. Unforgiven has got past. And actually, A2's dropped all the way back to 6th, so Unforgiven up to 4th place. Flash has got through in 5th, and there's A2 who's made a mistake somewhere because he's dropped all the way back down to 6th, and he's at the back now of the GT3 class. So he's not going to be better in anything now because he's a long way back. So let's just go to our leader then. This is the final lap. As he comes round these last couple of corners to complete race 2. Hope you've enjoyed this first round here at Sardegna Road Track A. Got 8 weeks of this championship to come. Dyson, congratulations, gets win here in race 2. Chuck then is going to pick up that 2nd place in the end. Congratulations to Chuck. Gets there in the Porsche. 2nd for him. Paul comes in 3rd in the end. He'll take that. Unforgiven 4th, he'll certainly take that. Flash in 5th. And then A2, who just runs off again, and I don't know, he's going to be overtaken by Wadru, his teammate. I don't know. No, he won't catch him. I think Wadru will probably stay behind him, or maybe he won't. What's happened? Is he running out of fuel? And Wadru will take it, you know. So actually, Wadru's going to take... Is he? Neck and neck. Who's going to take it? No, it was A2 6th. Wadru 7th. So they come synchronised team there. 8 for Thomas. 2 fast, DJ, Rodders and Ginger. So there's your race 2. Catch me again soon for round 2. And I'll catch you then. And thanks for watching.